Yo guys, it's Zoe Longshot here, and I'm going to show you how to be successful on free-for-all, as well as how I got the Nuked Out medal. Now I'm on Fringe on custom game, just so I can show you the whereabouts on this particular map and how I particularly move on free-for-all. But to begin with, really, if you're spawning near, I'd say this house here, if you were spawning over here, for instance, or just over there, or even just over there, I would definitely go inside this house. As you can see from my Nuked Out video, I just instantly went up here and got myself already sort of sorted inside here, checking downstairs, checking upstairs, making sure to get some crucial kills. What you don't want to do is just sort of sit in a corner like this and just, like, you know, trying to shoot people from there. People are going to start to realise what you're doing, and they're going to start to shoot you easily, because they're going to be looking around the corner ready to aim for the corner. Even if you just like sit in this corner, kill somebody, run over, sit in this corner as well, they're going to be looking around here, they're going to be very cautious around the room looking for you. But if you keep moving, then you can make sure to take people out as you're moving. They're not going to know where you are, you're going to come out of nowhere, they're not going to expect. Just making sure to check all of these sort of windows. You specifically want to look down there towards that sort of barn area, that sort of garage. I'm not sure what to call it really, but that area there, because they do spawn from just in down there, and they will come up here trying to get a few kills. There's also a spawn point behind that number 4 sort of barrel, and the final spawn point near here is just over here, right over there. You'll get a few people spawning here, but generally that's just the most popular sort of spawn points that they get chosen. So what you want to do is really just guard those points more than anything. So when you're looking through this window, just make sure you're looking down there, looking down there. That's all you have to do. Have a quickie look just down there, see if anyone's coming up onto the roof. Go downstairs and look down there, and you will see someone spawning. You might even find some people around there, but try not to, I would say, attack them, because they're more likely going to come up because they've got a bit more cover, and they've got a bit more movement. They know exactly where you are. You're encased sort of like a box, really, so you can't really move very far, whereas they've got the entire open space over here. They can hide behind anything they wanted. You would not know where they are. So if they were over here trying to shoot you, and you go inside, they can easily just go over here when you're going upstairs, just to hopefully get, pick them off, and they can have you right there, and you wouldn't know that they're there. So yeah, that's basically what you do is if you spawn around here. If you're going to spawn over here somewhere, I would definitely take up shop inside here. Inside, I'd say it's a shop really as well, actually. Yeah. Just guard these windows if you can. If you've got a hive on your class, like at the moment I have, I've just picked any class. I would definitely put a hive on each of the doors and windows, making sure to specifically look down here, because there's a spawn point just over there. And also looking up here, because people will run from down there, people will loop around here down this alleyway. So these are the 2 doors that you really need to watch. People do generally come through, well, sometimes come through here. They don't always though, because well, you're in the middle of the map. You're more than likely going to get picked off if you come through the center of the map. So it's not advisable that people would go through that window. If you spawn down here next to this barn, I would definitely go inside here for obvious reasons. You're in cover, you're not out in the open. However, I wouldn't choose this as a base of operations permanently, because it's so big, you can't watch every single window. There's no like upstairs and downstairs, so you got covered by a floor, and you haven't got Sixth Sense to help you very much as well to cover these. If you possibly can, start in here, get a few kills. Watch down here, because there will be someone spawning behind that car. They generally try and kill me from there, but if you can, just come around here, watch where everyone is, and then just slide in here, and hopefully you can set up shop in here. If a lot of people are trying to kill you in here, and you find that you've been overwhelmed, I would definitely try and run out of here. I would definitely run inside this garage here, and see if you can pick a few people off. Beware of that window, someone's always going to be sort of sitting in there. If it's all clear, make it a run for it, and get in there, and just cover yourself from here. And as I've said, just make sure to keep moving inside this house, going up, down, and up, going downstairs and upstairs. So basically that's sort of the movement. I mean I'm always moving when someone's shooting me. For instance, someone threw a grenade inside the house, I dodged that and I kept moving just so someone wouldn't hit me with the annihilator, because if I had stood still he probably would have killed me. It's the same for any weapon. If anyone has another weapon like the VMP like I'm using now, they can easily shoot you if you're just standing still. So you want to make sure to keep moving left and right, and then if you need to, go up and down or even go to the floor if you have to. I would always leave going to the floor as a last priority because it's harder to get up. I mean, you can try and jump out of the way, but I mean, if you go to the floor and they've got their aims set on you, then you're probably going to die. So yeah. So I'm just going to go through my classes with you as well. Right, so for the class I used to get my nuked out, I used the VMP, I used quick draw, fast mags, stock and rapid fire. Quick draw, you always want quick draw on your gun because you always want to be aiming first. Fast mag, it's a fast paced game, I found free for all, so you always want to be able to reload quickly without being caught trying to reload. Stock, I would definitely put onto your gun no matter what weapon you're using, because when you're aiming you're very stiff without a stock. I find that you can't really move very much when you haven't got it, and you always want to make sure you're looking around corners, so it's probably better to have stock because then you can move more, especially if people are doing jumps, they're moving left or right like I've told you, then you're going to want stock to be able to catch them quickly and kill them. Now rapid fire, I absolutely hate it when people use rapid fire on a gun, but it is very good to have on your gun really, because you want to. Well, it gives you an advantage in the fire. Well, in the fire area, obviously, because if you can link up quick draw and rapid fire, because you're aiming first and you're shooting first, then you're more likely going to win because the extra fire rate that you have over other people. I mean, generally most people will use VMPs. So if you've got the same sort of setup as them, if you've got rapid fire added on, you're going to have a distinct advantage on your gun than the opponent. For my classes, I have Sixth Sense, Scavenger, and Blast Suppressor. Now, Blast Suppressor is fairly obvious because you don't want to be found jumping around the place. Scavenger I found really helpful because you run out of ammo so quickly on free for all, especially when you're going for 30 kills. You don't want to have to look around for a weapon, especially when everybody is your enemy. If you have a team behind you, it's fine. You don't need Scavenger because you can pick up someone's weapon and you generally have someone to back you up and you have teammates there. But on free for all, you're all alone and you've got to be able to find a weapon without being killed. So I generally try and take that out of the equation and get the Scavenger, and every kill you get, you instantly get your replenished ammo. Sixth Sense, I use that a lot in my nuked out medal, because I mean, if I was in that house going up and down the stairs, I can find out people around the walls, I can find out people downstairs or upstairs. It came really handy, saved my life so many times, I can't tell you. So I would definitely use Sixth Sense. I mean, you don't have to copy this class exactly because I mean, this class was built around me. I mean, I have no suppressor, so people can see when I'm shooting. I have no ghosts, people can see me in the UAV, but I built it around what I feel is my best class to use to get me that nuked out. I mean, if you have to change a few things like take out fast mags or quick draw and put on a suppressor or something else, or have an extra perk one and put ghost in, or even take Sixth Sense out entirely to put ghost on, you can do, obviously, because I mean, as long as it works for you, it shouldn't matter. But I'm just trying to give you sort of a baseline class here for you to be able to use. Now in some of my nuked out videos, well, the attempts I was trying to do, I was using the Hive. Now I generally switched that day, well, the day before in fact, to the kinetic armor. One of my mates was using it. He said try it out and see if it works for you, and then I was doing it brilliantly that day, and I thought, you know, this is my chance. I'm going to keep kinetic armor on. And when I actually got the nuked out medal, it didn't actually help me. To be honest, I don't think many people actually shot at me when I had the armor out, so I kind of wasted it. But I mean, it does come in handy now and again, as long as they don't shoot you in the head, as long as they don't have a ripper, don't have like a war machine or something that's going to blow you up or stab you, then you should be fine. I mean, I think even, I don't know whether the Annihilator can get through the kinetic armor. I've never really had that sort of situation, but I mean, things can penetrate the kinetic armor, so I try to keep it wary of it really. But it does come in handy when you come into straight shootouts. Score streaks. Now, I generally just put on UAV. I originally put UAV, counter UAV, and hater, hoping that would help because UAV, obviously you want UAV, and then counter UAV just make sure no one else has a UAV out and then you can see where you are. And the hater obviously is an advanced version of the UAV, which is just amazing. You pretty much kill anybody when it's out. Problem for me was that it took too long between my UAV and the hater for it to matter. I mean, I just found that out. It was too long between the two score streaks, and you couldn't see where everyone was. So what I decided to do was take out counter UAV and take out hater, leaving just the UAV to go round and round and round again. So every 500 points you got a UAV, which helped out a lot. I mean, I got like 3 UAVs I think in my NUKED Out video. I think maybe 4. I can't remember exactly. But it definitely helped because I knew where people were spawning, where people were on the map. It helped me finish the game as well. I mean, there was a point where I activated on like 26 kills. If I hadn't, I mean, 2 people probably would have killed me because I have no idea where they were. So it definitely comes in handy just to have UAV on. If you have UAV, counter UAV, and hater, or any of the score streaks on, well, one, if it's another score streak and it's a killing score streak, then that's it. You might as well just give up because if it kills anybody, then it doesn't count towards your NUKED Out. The Guardian I wouldn't trust using because it can kill people. I mean, it just suppresses people. It just like catch them in its rays. But I wouldn't rely on it because it can kill people if they're injured. And like I said, UAV and power core definitely take too long to get between the UAV. So that's all my setup. That's how I go around playing free for all. I'm hoping this video has helped some of you be a bit more successful in free for all, as well as helping towards getting a NUKED Out medal for yourself as well. But that's it from me, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. So thanks and bye.